I have a gift that I cannot give away, for I have tried and tried. The gift that keeps on giving are the tears that I cry, but everywhere I turn, people turn away from my pain. They turn their backs with a silent request for me to look like a picture in a frame. I am too beautiful, too special, too smart to carry such anguish. Talking about pain is like speaking a foreign language. Some cultures give you 48 hours to bury the dead, but the pain I carried got buried in my head. There was no proper mourning for the child that died, so I carried her around inside of me like she was still alive. She seemed to be invisible to everyone else, so I created voices in my head to talk to her. I thought they would help me protect her. Instead, they too rejected her. So as I got tired of carrying all of the pain around along with the voices in my head and all of their sounds, I reached out to you and you and you, but you told me to forget about her too. Songs tell me to smile, even though I hurt, just smile. Friends tell me to be strong because just one of my tears is big enough to drown a relationship. Family thinks that the pain is just a figment of my imagination. I am too beautiful, too special, too smart. So the voices in my head keep fighting and healing never starts. Meanwhile, the ones who murdered my childhood walk around free while I spend 40 years trying to resuscitate me. How do you revive a heart that's gone cold? How do you save the life of a 7-year-old trapped inside of the body of a grown lady with a brilliant mind, but who cries like a baby? There were occasional pauses in the pain and new signs of life, like when I gave birth and when I became a wife. The voices in my head finally went to sleep. For a while, the hurt didn't run so deep. The pain became numb from mothering tasks. Even the voices couldn't compete with all the questions that my children asked. So finally, I get to live through a childhood, yes, vicariously mine. My inner child got along with my real life children just fine. She was so happy she could finally play and feel safely alive. It's like the little girl inside of me never died. But real life children grow up and move away, while my traumatized child, she didn't age a day. She and her pain sit invisibly still, slowly but surely losing their will to reach out, to go on, to invite others in while hoping someone would see beyond the grown-up grin. But I am too beautiful, too special, too smart. The world needs me to play my part, show the reward for living with perfection. Success doesn't come with heartfelt compassion. Today, I offer you this gift, the gift that usually gets dismissed like Monday's junk mail that gets thrown into a pile of recycled paper until trash day when the city becomes responsible for taking it away. Now, before you tell me it's going to be all right, can you hear what I have to tell? Can you honor the fact that the pain inside of me runs as deep as a well? Before you put your arms around me and say, I am too beautiful, too special, too smart, can you listen to my aching heart? And before you wipe the tear from my eye, can you acknowledge that I am hurting? And for one moment in time, can you please just help me carry my burden? Because there is nothing spiritual about being so strong that your strength covers up your perpetrator's wrongs. And there is nothing godly about holding back a tear. Courage is not the act of hiding fear. And if you think that pain makes a survivor stronger, you need to listen a little bit longer to what I have to tell you about what I've been through. Please don't dismiss me like the others do, because I still mourn for the childhood that I never had, and thoughts that I am unlovable still make me sad. And I have yet to silence the voices that argue amongst themselves so loud in my head that I feel so insecure and sometimes wish that I were dead. Oh, if you could follow the tracks of my tears, you will be glad that I'm finally here. Enfold me in your arms and open your ears. Tell me you will listen and promise to hear what I cannot put into words. even these words don't suffice. For every single word I write, I have cried twice. What I am desperately trying to convey to you is survivor's pain inside, because you may be the next person in whom a survivor confides.